The Dallas Cowboys are coming off a thrilling victory over the New York Giants in Week 4, but the win came at a cost. Two of their biggest defensive stars were sidelined with injuries, leaving significant gaps in their pass rush arsenal. Micah Parsons, a cornerstone of the Cowboys' defense and a Defensive Player of the Year candidate, went down with a high ankle sprain. Although the team is hopeful he will return soon, Parsons is expected to miss several weeks, which could potentially impact the Cowboys through a tough stretch of the season. Adding to the injury woes, DeMarcus Lawrence, the seasoned veteran and relentless defensive end, suffered a midfoot sprain that will keep him out for at least 4 weeks, if not longer. This is a huge blow for the Cowboys' defense, which relies heavily on its ability to pressure opposing quarterbacks. Losing Parsons and Lawrence, two of the league's most dynamic pass rushers, is a significant setback that could alter the course of their season if not addressed quickly. Now, the Cowboys are faced with a crucial decision how to shore up their defensive end depth. They have a few in-house options, but many believe those won't be enough. Rookie Marshawn Kneyland is the next man up, and there are high hopes for him to step into a larger role. Kneyland has shown flashes of potential, but trusting a rookie with the bulk of the defensive workload is always a gamble, especially with the Cowboys' aspirations for a deep playoff run. Behind him, the team has Chauncey Golston and Tyrus Wheat, but these players have yet to consistently produce at the level required for such a critical position. There's also Carl Lawson, who brings some experience but lacks the explosive edge that Parsons and Lawrence offer. The Cowboys' coaching staff will need to get creative in using these players to maintain their defensive pressure. Reports from around the league suggest that Dallas is actively exploring external options to bolster the pass rush. According to trusted sources, the Cowboys are scanning the market for potential trades or free agent signings, looking for any available talent that can fill the void left by these injuries. However, don't expect the Cowboys to make a blockbuster trade for someone like Haason Reddick. The cost of acquiring such a high-caliber player is likely too steep. Dallas is known for being cautious with their cap space and future assets, so it's more likely they'll seek out affordable veterans or under-the-radar talents to provide rotational depth. The Cowboys have already suffered multiple blows on the defensive line this season. Before these latest injuries, Sam Williams, a promising young defensive end, tore his ACL in training camp, leaving another hole in the lineup. These injuries are beginning to stack up at the worst possible time, with the Cowboys entering a pivotal stretch in their season. For the Cowboys, the bye week in Week 7 looms large. It provides a brief window for players like Parsons to rest and recover, but for now, it's clear the defense will be running on thin ice. Without their top edge rushers, the rest of the defense will be asked to step up in a big way. The coaching staff will likely lean more heavily on their linebacker core. The secondary will need to lock down receivers more aggressively, and the defensive tackles will have to step up their game to apply inside pressure. This situation also presents an opportunity for young players to prove themselves. Cowboys fans will be keeping a close eye on how Marshawn Kneyland handles the added responsibility. Can he rise to the occasion and make a name for himself? The next few weeks will reveal a lot about this young talent and the depth of the Cowboys' defensive roster. As the Cowboys prepare for their upcoming games without their defensive leaders, fans will be watching closely to see what moves the front office makes. Will they bring in a veteran to help steady the ship, or will they rely on the next man up approach and trust their young players to fill the void? One thing is for sure, Jerry Jones and company cannot afford to wait too long to address the issue. The Cowboys' defense has been a key component of their success this season, and with a tough NFC schedule ahead, they need to find reinforcements quickly to avoid a potential slide in the standings. This next stretch of the season could very well define the Cowboys' Super Bowl hopes. How they handle this adversity will be a true test of their depth, coaching, and resilience. But if the Cowboys have shown anything over the years, it's that they are not a team that backs down from a challenge. The next few days will be crucial as the Cowboys weigh their options and decide how to address the defensive end crisis. Dallas fans are undoubtedly hoping that the front office acts swiftly to keep their Super Bowl dreams alive.